So we got our handy dandy little tool here, where it says to adjust between 10 to 15% of the braking load. We just figured out how to actually use this. So, well, I think, maybe not. We are going to go to 15%, go on the high end. Maybe it's a bad idea, you guys can tell me, but we have old rigging. We want to go to the Bahamas this year. Hopefully we don't regret that. And then we are hoping to replace the rigging next year while I'm still working before we go trying to take a big adventure, you know. But I'm going to try to adjust it towards the high end. So like 15%, it says 10 to 15%. I'm going to try to do 15% so that if the cable is real weak, maybe it'll start to unspiral here rather than out in the ocean. Because that sounds a whole lot better.
Yeah, instead of it doing it while we have our sails up and then ruining our nice sails.
But I don't know if 15% of the braking load on this. Everything looks fine, so I don't expect it to actually do anything. But I want to go towards the upper side of it, the higher percentage because of that. So the uppers,
okay.
And then we're going to do the intermediates, and then we're going to come down and do the front lower and that. I think how we're gonna do. I still don't know what we need to do on the backstay. I'm still confused on exactly what we need to do. So, but we'll start with the upper, and we'll try to see, because the mast definitely has a little bit of a curve in it, and I want to try to get that out.
One of the blogs that we read said that when we go to do the backstay, that it needs to be 50% on each side because we have one that splits, but we'll look that up later.
I'm going to try to do this way. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm probably going to have to spray it. It had water in it.
Take two.
Trying to see if it'll even start to try to go. I know I've got to get the pins out, but it looks like no, I moved it just enough. It's not as hard. It was stuck in there before, so I got it enough now. Okay. Dang it! What the fuck? Oh, I'm struggling so much. Apparently, I don't know how to work on stuff anymore.
You're fine.
Afraid I'm gonna fuck it up. May have to get a second wrench and put on there, I guess. If not, I may have to spray it. We may have to try to do it another day. I have to let it soak, you know?
What's the point in those covers? They're clearly not keeping it dry.
Well, so the problem with the covers, or the thing with the covers, and I don't know if they're a good idea or not, but I would think probably not. Well, let's just turn on that side. I don't want to turn the cable. So it's not turning down here for some reason. Is that Loctite in there? Or is that corrosion? I bet that's corrosion. That is corrosion. I guarantee you I'm going to have to spray it then. Can't hold it here. Maybe I can hold it right there. I'm afraid I'm going to spread that real far. If I, you know what I mean? I'll try to hold it here and see what it does. I just can't hold it right. Nope, can't do it.
It's also an awkward space.
It is, but it's it won't move. Hoping that it'll hold the stuff in there. Obviously, I want that one, but I wonder if
You're just pushing the bottom piece off.
is it? I don't understand why it's so hard to get on there. Well, apparently it's on there enough now. That's what I was trying to do. That way maybe it can run down and get out the threads. It keeps cocking over on me, that's why. It's got a split in the back of it.
I'm turning down the bottom now.
Well, I guess. I pinch you?
Yeah, it's fine.
I guess that's all we're doing. Let's see if it tries to move any. Nope. Oh, it did, didn't it?
It moved the whole thing back.
Yeah, but it moved the bottom. It adjusted, see? So that means I should be able to adjust this one. So really, am I looking at your paper? The starboard top cap's 20, and port is 20.5. I want to recheck. I want to recheck what it is on both of them real quick before I do anything,
Yeah.
and then see how much we actually want to do the top. Because at 20, it's still at about 13% of braking load. So. She was 19 and a half. 19 is 12% of braking load.
Yeah.
I wonder if it got different when I was doing this.
Maybe.
I don't know. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't stretch and change that much because
No.
the sails put a hell of a lot more pressure on than I do. But see, now it's showing 17.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm at 17 now.
No, that's weird.
Unless the cable's no good.
I mean, it looked fine up there when I looked at it.
No, I know. But I mean, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
That says 19 and a half, and it read 20 and a half the other day. No, it's 18 and a half.
You think it's stretching that much?
No. There's no way it's stretching like that. I don't think, at least. I'm at 18 and a half right now. So I'm going to go back to the other side.
Do you think it's moving the mast side to side?
Maybe. I'm at 19 again now. Yeah, yank on that one, son. The bigger one. I'm at 19. Still there. take it pretty fiercely. $17.
That's so weird.
So is the top moving back and forth, I wonder? It almost has to be. The top almost has to be, have that much play going back and forth.
That makes me real excited, the fact that I went all the way up it.
Well, it's not like it's going to fall. I mean, it was in 100-mile-an-hour winds last year.
Well, that's fair.
18 and a half. And a half. So it's staying now. You see how much that mast will wiggle? $18. So we're at 18 and 18 and a half. We were originally at 20. So we're under the 12% mark, but we're still above the 10% mark.
Yeah. So technically it's
still technically within spec, but you have to get your percentages right, I think, while straightening the rig out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll even be the same on both sides, necessarily.
Yeah.
Because you got to get the rig to be straight. It's so hard to tell, but it looks fairly straight up and down, actually. I'll be honest, it looks straighter now than it did before. And we didn't even do anything.
$30 right now, babe.
Is it? So it's getting tighter.
It's between 30 and 35.
How is it keeping? No, it's not.
Oh, the little arrow. Never mind.
Yeah, oh, I see what you're looking at. Yeah. No, it's right there. It's getting looser. It was almost 20.
Oh, okay.
I can barely get it to do anything.
So he's up here trying to tension the rigging.
Well, detension it actually.
Detension the rigging so that we can tension the rigging, and it's not really working out too well.
So far, this is the only turnbuckle we found that was stuck, and we sprayed it a couple weeks ago. But, well, last week I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And, well, maybe it was a couple weeks ago. My problem is I should have came out here and tried to do it some more. I turned it before, so I thought that a little bit of spray on it would probably be enough to loosen it. I was wrong. It's not enough. Is it showing looser at all? It should be loosening.
It doesn't look like it moved. It's still between 15 and 20.
18 looks like. I may have to use heat.
That's not good.
I don't like the idea of heat, but as long as I don't get it hot, like red.
Well, won't it make it weak?
If I get it red, yeah. I don't think it'll make it weak. If not, that I don't know though. I hate it like that. I feel like it's gonna break it.
It doesn't look healthy.
It sure does bend it a lot. I don't like it. I don't like this style. I want the H style, like she has.
Yeah.
You see him?
Uh-huh.
That's the style I want. I don't want this style. And I also don't
So
want,
when we change them out?
Yeah, when it gets changed, it won't go back with this style.
Yeah.
I'll get the flat edge ones, because then you can actually put a set of adjustable wrenches on it the right way. Because these, it'll go on there, but it doesn't, it's not easy. down in between there like I had it before, because I'm about out of room over here. I can't get it turned that way either. A piece of tape.
It's in the cockpit, isn't it? Yeah.
It's humid because it's going to rain in a little while.
Yeah, there's a test strip on that bottom.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so tape it up. Yeah, the sky behind you looks a little rough.
Let's just do this. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
Can't get the tape to go through the way I wanted. Not up in a piece on top of it. I got PB blaster around the top, so I was trying not to hang it there. I just don't understand how can we that stuck being in the turns.
Yeah, the level hasn't changed.
I haven't moved it a lot, so it has moved some from where it was.
No, it's moving.
Yeah. I keep trying to keep that back in the spot it was. It's starting to turn better. How loose is it now?
I don't know. It's on your side.
Oh. So I spun it around?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize I spun it that far. I guess I need to make sure that I fix it.
Okay, work. Kids are down there playing with a remote control boat. Parents are working.
Oh, that was great.
It did move.
How much is it now?
It's on 15.
Oh, good. Okay. I can't really see much, but I was just trying to make sure that it wasn't starting to lean over real far.
That's where we want it, right? 15?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, so, don't know if you can tell on camera, but there's a cold front moving in. It rained just a little bit ago. We had to pick some stuff up and get inside, so we didn't catch that part. But we're going to hit it with some PB again and let it sit because it's still gusting with wind and stuff. And it's supposed to be pretty chilly this week too. So I don't know if we'll get to it because by the time I get home from work, it's just about dark. So it may be next weekend before we can get back to it. So unfortunately, we won't get it on this week's episode like we wanted. But I think we got a good start on it, and we're figuring it out as we go. But just do some more research this week to make sure we're going to do it right, and then next weekend, hopefully it'll be calm enough we can detension everything, and then get it all tensioned correctly and see how the rig looks after that, and then we can put our sails on if we get that all done. That'll be exciting.
Yeah. It is. I hate it.
It looks amazing.
Be sure to come back next week when we pick up an exciting new addition to our boat with a pretty sad story behind it.
See these
It looks
perfect
almost
wells?
brand new.
It is.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
When you saw my dreams are turning real, so unreal. Do you like it better when the ocean's warm?